Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Christmas traditions that have gone the way of your grandma's fruitcake. They're a little forgotten, but oh so deliciously interesting. From spooky ghost stories to boar's head feasts, yum! We're diving into the fascinating world of Christmas past. We'll uncover how these traditions evolved, why they faded away, and maybe even inspire you to bring back a few. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for a holly jolly history lesson on 10 forgotten Christmas traditions. Picture this, it's a cold Christmas Eve, the fire's crackling and everyone's huddled around, waiting for a ghost story? You heard that right. Before Halloween became the official spooky season, our ancestors were all about sharing chilling ghost stories during Christmas time. This tradition goes way back to the ancient festival of winter solstice. Folks would gather around the fire trying to scare away the long dark nights with tales of the supernatural. But it was really during the Victorian era that Christmas ghost stories hit peak popularity. You can thank Charles Dickens for that. Good old Ebenezer Scrooge and the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future really knew how to set a spooky, festive mood. Why ghost stories at Christmas? Long nights, eerie silence, a sense of mystery in the air. It's the perfect atmosphere for a spooky tale. So next time you're gathered around the tree with your loved ones, why not ditch the cheesy holiday movies and swap some spooky stories? Alright folks, get ready for this one because it's a real head-turner. Literally. Back in medieval Europe, the star of the Christmas feast wasn't a turkey, a ham, or even a gingerbread house. Nope, it was a boar's head, paraded around on a silver platter. Talk about a conversation starter, right? The boar's head was considered a symbol of strength and prosperity. The tradition was especially popular in England, where the boar's head was often decorated with rosemary, bay leaves, and even its very own gilded snout. Imagine a grand procession of cooks and servants carrying this magnificent beast into the dining hall, accompanied by musicians and singers belting out Christmas carols. But the boar's head wasn't just about the spectacle, it also held a deeper meaning, symbolizing the triumph of good over evil. While you might not see a boar's head at your next Christmas dinner, it's still fascinating to learn about this forgotten festive feast. Let's travel back in time to the days before central heating, when people actually had to chop wood to stay warm. Enter the Yule log, the OG fireplace flex. This was a giant, carefully selected log meant to burn throughout the 12 days of Christmas. The tradition of the Yule log dates back centuries to ancient Germanic and Scandinavian cultures. They'd burn a massive log to symbolize the return of light and warmth. Lighting the log was a family affair. Once the Yule log was blazing, it was party time. People would gather around the fire, sing songs, tell stories, and just enjoy the warmth and camaraderie. Remember the days when your mailbox would be overflowing with holiday cheer in December? I'm talking about those colorful envelopes filled with glitter, reindeer, and heartfelt messages. Yes, I'm talking about Christmas cards. Once upon a time, sending and receiving Christmas cards was a big deal. It was a way to stay connected with loved ones near and far and share the joy of the season. But somewhere along the way, the tradition of sending Christmas cards started to fade. Enter the digital age with emails, texts, and social media. Sending a quick Happy Holidays message became easier and faster than ever. Don't get me wrong, I love the convenience of digital communication, but there's something special about holding a physical card in your hand, seeing the sender's handwriting, and knowing they took the time to pick it out just for you. It's a personal touch that you just don't get from an email or a text. So this year, why not bring back the tradition of sending Christmas cards? I promise it'll mean the world to your loved ones. Forget caroling door to door with your sweetest rendition of Silent Night. Things were a little more theatrical back in the day. Enter Christmas mumming, a tradition that involved costumes, masks, and a whole lot of mischief. This tradition has roots in medieval Europe and was all about celebrating the season with a healthy dose of revelry and disguise. Mummering, also known as guising, involved folks dressing up in costumes, think knights, animals, mythical creatures, and going door to door, performing songs, plays, or even engaging in good-natured pranks. Mummers would often perform traditional folk songs or plays, sometimes with a bit of a mischievous or even satirical twist. Of course, no mumming performance would be complete without a little something for the performers, right? The homeowners would typically offer the mummers food, drinks, or even a small amount of money for their entertainment. While Christmas mumming might seem a little out there compared to our modern-day caroling, It was a beloved tradition that brought communities together and added a touch of merry mayhem to the holiday season. Let's talk about wassailing, a Christmas tradition that involved singing, drinking, and spreading good cheer. Basically, a medieval Christmas party on your doorstep. This ancient custom dates back centuries and has roots in pagan rituals celebrating the harvest. The word wassail itself comes from the Old English phrase wace hail, which means be in good health. Wassailers would often go door to door, singing wassailing songs, which were basically festive tunes with lyrics about good health, good cheer, and of course lots of good ale. But wassailing wasn't just about getting tipsy on spiced ale. It was also about ensuring a good harvest for the coming year. Wassailers would often visit orchards, sing to the trees, and even offer some of their wassail as a toast to the spirits they believed resided in the branches. It was a way to honor nature, celebrate the season, and ensure a bountiful harvest in the coming year. So this Christmas, why not raise a glass of eggnog, or spiced ale if you're feeling adventurous, to the ancient tradition of wassailing. Let's talk Christmas stockings. Today they're overflowing with candy, gadgets, and maybe even a gift card or two. But back in the day, Christmas stockings were a lot more practical. During tough times like the Great Depression, fresh fruit and nuts were considered luxury items. Imagine the excitement of finding a bright, juicy orange in your stocking. This tradition reminds us that Christmas evolves, reflecting the values of different generations. So, this Christmas, appreciate the humble origins of this beloved tradition. Hold your reindeer, folks, because Christmas isn't over until we say it's over. Forget frantically taking down decorations on December 26th. We're talking about 12th night, the grand finale of the 12 days of Christmas. For centuries, 12th night, celebrated on January 5th, was the real deal. A final blowout bash to end the Christmas season with a bang. It was a time for feasting, revelry, and a little bit of mischief, all in the name of good cheer. And what's a party without a little chaos? Enter the Lord of Misrule, a sort of master of ceremonies chosen to preside over the 12th night festivities. Their job? To turn the usual social order upside down. 12th night was all about letting loose and enjoying the last hurrah of the holiday season. People would gather for elaborate feasts, play games, exchange gifts, and generally revel in the merriment of the occasion. So this year, instead of packing away your Santa hat and reindeer antlers on December 26th, why not keep the festive spirit alive a little longer? Before the days of mass-produced ornaments and twinkling lights, families got crafty with their Christmas decorations. And nothing says homemade holidays like a classic popcorn garland. This tradition dates back to the early American colonists, who adapted European tree decorating customs to their own resources. And what was plentiful and affordable? You guessed it, popcorn. Families would gather around, pop a big batch of kernels, and get to work stringing up those fluffy white treats. But popcorn garlands weren't just about practicality, they were about creating lasting memories. These garlands weren't just for show, they were also a tasty treat. After the holidays, families would often leave their popcorn garlands up for birds to enjoy, providing a welcome snack during the cold winter months. While these days you can find all sorts of fancy garlands at the store, there's something special about the rustic charm of a homemade popcorn garland. Alright folks, get ready for a real head-scratcher, the Christmas pickle. You heard that right. Hiding a pickle ornament in the Christmas tree is a tradition shrouded in mystery and a whole lot of fun. Now, no one knows for sure where this quirky tradition originated. Some say it's a German custom, while others claim it's a more recent American invention. The rules are simple. Someone hides the pickle ornament, usually a green pickle-shaped bauble deep within the branches of the Christmas tree. On Christmas morning, everyone searches high and low for the hidden pickle. The lucky person who finds it first gets an extra present, bragging rights for the year, and maybe even a lifetime supply of pickles. Okay, maybe not the last part. But the Christmas pickle is more than just a game. It's a fun way to add an element of surprise and excitement to Christmas morning. So this year, why not add a little delight to your Christmas celebrations? Hide a pickle ornament in your tree and see who has the sharpest eyes in the family. And there you have it, folks. 10 forgotten Christmas traditions that are sure to make you appreciate the way we celebrate today. Who knew that behind our candy canes and carols there were boar's heads, ghost stories, and good old-fashioned wassailing? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun, festive content. And from all of us here, have a very happy holiday season. Happy holidays!